Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Solid Hummer. I just got finally my replacement Scuf controller in, so I was gonna unbox it on video. This is what I have been using, which is the typical Sony PlayStation 4 controller with the long concave control freaks. I'm having issues with my character running in Destiny because I have it running where you push down on the left analog stick, and I want to think when I take this off, okay, it seems to run better. So I want to say that these little tabs here, if I can get in close, they touch. If you can see that, they touch the controller. So maybe that's impeding it. I don't know. Whatever. It's really frustrating. But I wanted to get a Scuf because when you're playing Trials, okay, or the game in general in Destiny, you have to take your thumb off the right analog stick to hit X, or however you have it set it up. There's two ways you could set it up. In Destiny, it has different ways that you can set up your button assignment. And actually, with one of the updates, I want to say about a year ago, Sony did an update to their PlayStation. You can actually reassign button assignments. I have fooled around with that. I still feel like the best way is a Scuf controller, or I can't remember the other one, Shark, S-H-A-R-Q, which is out of England or whatever. Some people use this as your jump, just something to keep your thumbs on the analog stick at all times. And I would think the most used buttons out of these four would be the square and X. Square being that you can revive and X being that you can jump. So to reassign them in a different way that you don't have to take your thumb off this, analog stick is kind of the key here. Now, I've had a problem. I don't like the way that Xbox or PlayStation has designed their controllers. It's still not perfect. I don't know why buttons can't just be put on the back. I don't understand why it has to be $180 or $200 controller to have that. I don't like the bulkiness of the Xbox, and I don't like the fact that it's not symmetrical, in the sense that I like the fact that the analog stick is in the same spot on both sides. But at the same time, this part right here, I don't think is long enough. And I'm going to show you why in a minute. I feel like, of course it'd drive this would be perfect if it were more durable, it was more consistent, and maybe if this part were longer, okay? Because if you think about it, you got your fingers here. Some people even use their middle finger, I do it with my right hand, to fire, so you don't have to, you can do one at the same time, which leaves just your ring finger and your pinky finger on this, and it's kind of, it's tapering off, so it can slip off. And this is like your lifeline here. So anyway, for my, I forget what it was, Father's Day or birthday or something like that, my wife got me a Scuf controller, and I've got my opinions about that. Not everybody can afford a Scuf, and it's really, for the money that you pay, it's not, I want to say it's not worth it, but my biggest issue with the controllers is that it breaks. It breaks. So it's not consistent, it's not durable, it's breaking. We're not talking about, you're not supposed to abuse your controller, so if you get angry and rage and break your controller, well, that's on you. It's not meant to be thrown into a wall. So let me unbox this. I originally, here's the story as I'm unboxing it. Originally had the Fury controller. The Fury is like a crushed orange, pretty awesome, actually. And wow, I didn't order that. Okay, so here's the controller, and there's the gamer bundle. Now let me explain this, okay? About not even, I want to say maybe 6 months ago, I ordered a Scuf controller, the orange, and the paddles on the back, they kept breaking. The button on the back of the controller that the paddles engage, they stick. That's really annoying. It's just, for the money I spent, I didn't feel, so I've sent it back like 2 or 3 times. Finally, I talked to a lady at Scuf, and she was just like, we're just gonna have to replace your controller. And I'm like, finally. I mean, I feel like, you send it to Georgia and then you're out of the controller for 2 weeks. It's just really annoying for the money that you spend. So they were out of the orange to replace it, so I got Smurf Blue. How about that? Smurf Blue. Team Scuf. I am sponsored by Scuf. No, I'm just joking. I'm not sponsored. I'm not that good. Kidding me? Okay. Ooh, look at this color. My cat is crying outside. So I ordered the extra long analog sticks, concave, so it concaves in. I'll try to show you the back. Okay, basically these paddles, and you can see the little screws there that hold them on, they break. They break all the time. They're not that durable. In fact, I wish I could have showed you my old one. I took like a pair of tweezers outside my garage and cut one of the ends off, drilled 2 holes in it, and used that. But it's got to have like the perfect, if you can hear that. What that does, let's see if I can see in there, underneath the paddle. Oh my gosh. Well, you can't really see it that well, but underneath that paddle, between the paddle and the controller, there's a tiny button that this pushes. And mine was, it wasn't engaging. So that's so frustrating to jump and it not work. Now, I could have ordered these without the rumble packs, which are right here and here. And a lot of pros do that because it makes the controller lighter, and plus you don't need the rumble. The rumble actually throws off your shot. That's why you see the gap there in between the shell, the top shell, and the bottom shell. There's a gap, which is annoying, but that's until they come up with a better design. That's how it's going to be. One of the things I don't like about this Scuf is this here. If you look at it from the top, see how it sticks down? Okay. All you need, the button is right where the U is on the Scuf, the word Scuf. That's where the button is. And I know that some people like to, you hold it like this and it just fits into your middle finger, can push it easily. But I'm okay with just pushing it like that. Here's why I don't like it. Now, remember I told you about the holding it? Now I gotta hold it way down here because your ring finger inadvertently pushes the button sometimes, which on your left hand, let me switch hands, left hand, that's my reload because I've got this set as square. So right there, look at where I have to hold that and my ring finger's touching it. So I lose the distance from there to there. I lose that distance. So I've got to hold the controller but from there to there. So I've actually taken these paddles and cut them off right there so that I could cut them with like a pair of wire cutters or something. So all I have to do is hold it right here and push it. So beautiful controller. I'm gonna set it up now. I hope it works. Because of my troubles, I'm guessing that Scuf sent me, this other stuff here. Let me pause it for a minute. And we're back. So, looks like they have sent me, because of my troubles, this, which I already have. I already bought it. And this, which I already have. And this, which I already have. But, thank you. Least you could do, honestly. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it really is the least you could do. Okay, and this is a remapping tool. You actually put this on the back of the controller right there. It's a magnet and it sticks there, and you can remap like if you wanted this to be the circle button. Now, I will notice they did not send they didn't put X, square, triangle, circle on these buttons here. And on my last Scuf, they were on there. Some people elect to have them off. But anyway, it's a good looking controller. Thank you, Scuf, and we'll see how it works out. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks, bye.